So, welcome back to levelupyourgame.net with Disrepute and Vor.
Yeah.
Czech Republic versus Sweden. This is going to be map 2, Purgatory. This is the Czech Republic's choice. We have seen Hidden Fortress already, Sweden's map choice. Sweden did take that by 15 frags, was it, Vor? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Close game.
Oh, we had a massive timeout in between. And we also had some problems with my config. Which,
yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing that if I can be bothered to check it.
Don't check that out, For. I don't. Anyway, the teams: Flatek, Krisa, Frag, Detor for Czech Republic. For Sweden, we've got Bab, Sparty, Hazard, and Ziv. Puri lagging out in the middle of that first round. He's not going to return. And so the teams are ready. Purgatory getting underway already. What are we going to see, Vor?
I don't know. I mean, the Czechs have picked this map, and you know, I think they are actually going to be pretty well suited to the way this map plays. And I'm not sure how much experience Sweden actually have playing this. Could find themselves caught out.
Power-ups both on this map, Battlesuit and Quad. And they're spawning at the same time on the initial spawn.
Yeah, we usually see teams rarely delay power-ups in this map.
Especially the quad end, very difficult because it's so open. Sweden already 4 up. Flatek in position for the quad. 5 seconds to go till the power-up spawn. It's a middle-ish time quad. There it is. Detor taking the quad straight away. Battlesuit picked up by Ziv. It looks like they're going to meet up in this red armor area. There's the quad, picks up red right in front of the Battlesuit. And Ziv has just done not the best job ever with the rockets. I don't think he's hit a single one. Yeah, he doesn't pick up the ammo either. But he's going to get some from Krisa. Oh, nice rocket on Frag.
Didn't do much to the quad, but you know, I think the quad was a bit passive there. The quad really could have challenged that suit more, having picked the red armor up.
So what do you think the tactics are on this map that each team will try and employ?
Well, we usually see the red is a priority, but you don't want to get caught with your whole team in the red room. If we're on Detor at the moment, you can see he's dropped in to help, but where he was above that bounce pad, that's a crucial area because you don't want to let the other team set up around the red and just take shots at you as you pick it up. You've got to keep that area secure.
So we want to get position on that Mega Health, the drop down.
Yeah, and when you've got strong players like Detor is now, I mean, I don't know why he's so passive. He can just push out. Yeah, he should be pushing to that yellow straight ahead of him, where Sparty's coming from now. You know, while he's got 70 armor, he's got rockets, he's got LG, he's got rail, he really should be able to dominate that area and just, you know, keep it under control.
Prepare to fight.
Then obviously from there you can fall back to the red and Mega as needed. You can see he's just being quite passive.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I mean he's protecting the red armor area. His team should be picking it up, but no one's... Oh, there is a teammate there now, taking it. Sparty
Strong
going down.
offense is a good defense, you know.
There we go, they did block off that area pretty well, although he goes down to pretty much nothing. In fact, a teammate took him out with a long-range rocket. It seemed to come from nowhere there. It's a 4-frag gap.
Unfortunate, really, but I think he did waste an opportunity to, you know, push out and really put Sweden under pressure.
And they lost that last red before the power-ups as well. Quads in 3 seconds. Hazard, what's he doing? Waiting around. They missed out on quad. They're going to miss out on Battlesuit if they're not careful. Sparty does take that though. And he is looking
well
tanked.
Doesn't have the ideal weapons, although that LG will do nicely for him. That rail is not going to do much to Battlesuit.
There's the red armor for him.
So again, quad and the suit don't meet.
Yeah, not too much from that Battlesuit, but they did get control of the red armor.
Yeah, Sweden have come out much stronger from this power-up.
Sparty milling around by this yellow. Look at those rails. There's Detor. You can see the area Detor's going to be playing in.
Yeah, and you can see why it's important, obviously, to push out from red, because the position Deto's in now is exactly why you need to be holding this area. Rayla in a position like this can be devastating.
Oh my god. He's having such a good game already. Look at this, he's just going to block Sweden off from rushing back into red. He's going to go down eventually, but the damage he's done, he's just won it already. There you go, Krisa gets rewarded with the free red. Sparty's going to get spawn killed as well. Is he?
Eventually.
Right, well, 2 frags, there you go.
Excellent.
And that's really down to Detor's work there. Excellent play from the Czech.
Yeah, and he's back in that position, so obviously he's going to look to, you know, play that area all game, hopefully. If he plays like that, Sweden won't have much luck pushing that area.
I mean, let's say he is unstoppable in that position. How do you counter that? What do you do? Do you rush in and attack him there, or do you move around to another direction, or what do you do? Well, let's just wait actually until this power up. Oh my god, Krisa dropping down the void. We've got Detor with the quad, Sparty with the battle suit. Neither was particularly stacked, although I think the Mega just got taken by Quad. Quad somehow got around that side of the map.
Yeah, he took the telly, I believe.
Oh, aggressive push from Sparty. He was absolutely brilliant, but he gets knocked up in the air. Oh my god! They took out each other in the end. Detor with a last-ditch rail as he was just about to get rocketed. Well, that was pretty good play from both of them in the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, good play from Sparty.
How do you push someone in that position? Well, you know, either you don't just keep pushing them and dying, you know, you actually push with your whole team. You know, because as well as he was playing in that position then, he wasn't really pushed and put under that much pressure. He was pushed one at a time by Swedish players.
And often with no weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, great steal from the Czechs there. Detor diving in on that red in front of Ziv. And he goes down. It does actually look like Sweden just aren't as comfortable on this map.
No, I had a feeling they wouldn't be. Obviously they're all strong individually, but I don't think they'd have played this map as a team. Or at least not often.
Krisa taking that red.
And he's taking that red, and look at the support he has from his team. His team are, you know, above and around the red, so Krisa's going to take that red cleanly on, you know, most occasions. Whereas normally you would look to push in high and take a shot at whoever's picking the red up.
Going to double it up now for the quad or battle. It's probably better to go to the battle now, but oh no, the quad's safe. I mean, there's just no pressure from the Swedes. I guess they went to battle suit. We got Sparty with that now. Takes a rail.
That was a quad rail.
Just going to have to back off, and it's really hard to do anything. Look at that, a rail in the back from another Czech player. Red's up in a second if he stays there.
Yeah, he's obviously not aware at the time, but he's in the right sort of area. These are the sort of areas you want to fight the quad. You know, you don't want to be out in the open against quad.
It's finding it hard to actually find the quad on this map. Oh, he's going to get taken out here, is he? No. He's still
that last
little
second
bit of
of the
battle here.
suit, it did save him because he took a direct rocket, I think.
He does eventually go down. Flatek getting that long-range rocket onto
They
him.
have really good positions here.
Czech Republic looking very strong on this map so far. Very organised. There you go, Frag. He's working himself on the rail. And then back round to try and support the red armour. You can see their setup then.
Yeah, and playing this position, you know, he's keeping two of the most important weapons on the map under control. I mean, he's moved away now, but where he was, obviously, is the rocket launcher and dropped down onto the rail. And if you keep those weapons under control, it makes it extremely hard for Sweden to actually come back into the game.
Does eventually drop his rail. There's Sweden not looking too strong though. Spy with the 2 health. He does have a shotgun and plasma to work with. Anything hit him, he'll die. You know, the other point about this position is you do have some shards, so you can stack up a little bit of armour. And a health, a couple of healths around you nearby as well.
Yeah.
Here we go. Battlesuit and quad coming up soon. They're pretty much synced. Sparty won't be getting Battlesuit this time. We shouldn't be. Unless they want to make a big mistake. Both teams at least had players attacking the power-up gatherers there. Hazard eventually gets the Battlesuit. It's quite a bit of a delay now. It's going to be a very annoying character.
That level of delay isn't too bad though.
Oh, he's run out of rockets now to work with. You're going to have to just use rail. Misses it on the quad. He wants to pick up the crate of rockets there. And he's into red now. He can pick up this next red if he just stays strong. There it is. It's up. He can take it. So they did get the red out of it, but not much more. And it's almost a 30 frag difference for.
Yeah, it is, because the organisation of the Czech team is just making it so hard for Sweden to actually get frags. Now, they're often attacking the Czechs, but they're not finding themselves in advantageous situations. It's not multiple Swedes attacking one Czech. It's
this attack.
Exactly.
Hazard ripped to shreds by the whole Czech team.
That's just an example of what's been happening throughout the map. It's always a numbers advantage for the Czechs.
Good counter from Sparty there, but look how much damage he took. He just can't do anything. He can't escape them. He does eventually go down.
There's going to be a 5-second delay between quad and suit. Now, if it was a 5-second delay between suit and quad, that could be a problem, but there isn't really enough time to get that quad to the suit still.
Do you not think perhaps Sweden made mistakes earlier on in not delaying the battlesuit?
I don't know. I always think it's a bit risky on this map to delay, because quad is so open that if you want to commit to that first, there's always a risk it can be killed on pickup.
It's Creaser, he rushed away from the battlesuit, interestingly, to go and get that quad. He had a very nice stack. The plasma hitting Ziv there has brought him down to 50 health. Red armor has just been taken as well, so he's just going to have to work with 3 shards and bringing himself back up to 100 health. He's got a shotgun, which we know how weak that is now, and a rail. Quad didn't chase him. Had no real need to. Gets knocked up by the first rocket. Oh my god. So close to the second and third, but doesn't matter. He had nowhere to go there. He was surrounded.
Yeah, and that situation just then really illustrates how badly nerfed the shotgun has been, because that was Battlesuit with a shotgun, unwilling to take on someone with a plasma gun. You know, with the old shotgun, you wouldn't even think twice. You would just run straight at them.
Good push by Sweden there, but Ziv has really paid a price in terms of his health. Running around with 1, dodging bullets there. Moving down, looking for something, but he's had to leave the red armor area, so you can only presume they're not going to be too handy. As the Czech Republic are going to move back in to try and take control of it. Kuisa hitting a nice rocket there. Sparty chasing a frag, although he does grab the mega health in between as well, and here he is against Detour, shotgun against shotgun.
Yeah, it was a good play by him, but really it was down to Chrysler missing rockets. Chrysler really would have killed him normally then.
Chrysler will get a frag this time, I think. Yeah, Bab does go down. Only 3 seconds between the 2 power-ups now.
And look at the frag gap that's opened up now, 41 frags now. You know, this is a really good performance by the Czechs, and you know, if they keep this up for the remainder of the map, they're going to go into the 3rd map really confident.
Oh, frag getting excellent kill with the rail. What?
That was a stolen suit.
So we're straight onto the quad. Follow power up bind doesn't work. Oh, it double clicked. What is quad? No, it did it again. What? Stupid mouse.
I don't want to know what's happened.
It kept switching off the quad.
Well, that's a good quad run and a good suit steal as well.
Actually, you should have told me who had it. Czech Republic hit a century there. And Sweden, who would have thought? A 40 frag difference. in favour of the Czech Republic. I mean, even if you thought Czech Republic might win, this kind of level of frags, I don't think that you would have ever predicted that.
Yeah, I definitely thought the Czechs would win this map, but I didn't think they'd find it this easy. Really, they are dominating. They're just playing so well as a team.
There we go. Well, and there are only aspiring TDM players, teams out there, nations even. You just have to watch the way Czech Republic play it and just repeat it. I mean, see Frag there, he's on the rail again. He's got a time on it, and every time he's there for it. Just stop Sweden getting any kind of control with that item that they can do damage from distance. And then obviously above the red armor, just keep control of that.
Weapon control is so dominant in Quake Live because you can drop weapons for teammates. You know, we're in Quake 3, if you were that guy, you know, timing that rail, you might be thinking, do I pick it up or do I call a teammate to come and get it? But you don't have that problem in Quake Live. You just take it and then go and drop it for someone if you want to.
We see that Kreisa took a load of damage before the power-ups here, so he's not in a great position for it. Quad is up. Ziv picks up Battlesuit. Quad's been delayed. Fatek does take it. He's got a little bit of armor. He's got a shaft to work with, Anaplasma at least. Red is up. Oh, he's going to miss out! Battlesuit got in there before him. Can't get the shaft either. He's going to have to back off. And there's the Mega. Can he get this? He does. Let's see what's going to happen here. That lower yellow as well, and it's just worked out alright pretty much. Despite it basically going completely wrong at the start, it's worked out really well for the quad. Could have done with attacking the red a little bit earlier, but he lands on the red.
Could have done with a bit more of a solid lightning gun then as well, but got the job done in the end.
28% for the Czech player. Mega health, they got time on that. They're going to take that one. In
and
a
he's
way,
heading back towards that red area. No, he's dropping back to the next red.
Yeah. I mean, in a way, it does feel a little bit like Sweden have, well, just given up. I mean, there's really no chance of coming back into this now.
No.
I guess it's not really giving up, it's just how they've played the whole map, running around on their own.
Yeah, it just doesn't work now. You know, before, you know, on your own, if you're spawned or whatever, you can still use machine gun and do a hell of a lot of damage, but it doesn't happen anymore. And, you know, with this result, it means the Czechs get the map pick advantage heading into the third map.
Well, it should be very interesting now. What did we see they eliminated?
Well, they eliminated DM14 and the Swedes eliminated OSP6 Intervention.
So that leaves with Dreadful Place.
Dreadful Place, Deep Inside, and... oh, yeah. No, I don't even know. Oh yeah, Realm of Steel Rats.
Yeah, well, what do you expect?
I'm not sure.
I didn't even notice. The quad is running around Kreisa.
Yeah, but it's a dead game, isn't it? So.
With the shaft, getting the frags. I would guess that the most sensible thing, perhaps... I mean, I would have thought... Sweden are going to be weakest on Dreadful Place, so you would guess that the Czechs would leave that one up, yeah? So it's a pick between Deep Inside and Realm of Steel Rats. And... I mean, I don't know what the Czechs are like on either map. So...
well, I'm going to predict that the Czechs will choose to eliminate map, and they'll eliminate OSP5.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, it's hard to know because...
I don't think you want to let Sweden eliminate, because I'm pretty sure they'll eliminate Dreadful Place.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends. If you're comfortable on two of those maps, then it would make much more sense for you to... well, it wouldn't really matter either way then, would it?
No, I'd be aiming to try and play Dreadful Place, but I just don't think there's any way they can get that. I think that will be eliminated by Sweden, regardless of how they choose to let the map picks play out.
So, Realm of Steel Rats or Deep Inside are the most likely map choices. We'll have to see how that comes about. It's going to be really down to what they as a team feel more confident on. Because I mean, you would expect Sweden to be good at both those maps, really.
Yeah, but I would expect that the Czechs would have an advantage on CPM4 and also on Dreadful Place. But we'll see. Final power-ups.
What do you think, like, Deep Inside is a very tactical map as well. Good team play is important there. So...
yeah, that's true. Maybe eliminate CPM4.
I mean, Realm of Steel Rats could just be played out in an aim-only game, you know. That's the way I can view that map. Just rush around like a Hidden Fortress, really. It's kind of similar.
Yeah, but the compactness of your team can be quite important as well on that map, which would be favour the Czechs, because they do play really well position-wise and in relation to where the rest of their teammates are.
I'd like to see if Sweden do make any substitutions now after this surprising destruction.
Well, I'm pretty sure if Curry was going to come back, you know, he'd come back and literally join mid-game if he was actually able to.
Right. Well,
let's see what happens now. See if we're totally wrong or if we're slightly right.
Let's just hope they don't take too long.
Yeah, I don't think either team's going to want to delay, obviously, because, you know, it's getting quite late here, never mind where they are.
I'm just doing a little bit of camera work here.
You're doing an NBC fly-through?
Yeah, but a lot more smooth.
What, you haven't got Sense 50?
No, I haven't. Here's our beautiful UK advert, Kelly Brook there.
I don't have her on the advert for some reason. I haven't got any advert.
It's above a red armour on me, on my one.
They're going to make Sweden remove first map of the 3 remaining maps. Intervention, Dreadful Place,
I guess
and
they can't
Realm
pick
Steel
between.
Rats.
I mean, the thing you have about it is, although they're good on Purgatory, which we would think, oh, they're good on the newer maps then, it doesn't mean that they've actually practiced Dreadful Place themselves.
No, but I'm sure we covered a game where they did play Dreadful Place and they did well on it. I think. You'd have to check through the archives.
Somebody go and do that, please. Quad rail doesn't get a frag, nice.
At least it's not going to be this map. That's one thing we do know.
So let's see what map Sweden remove. I mean, it's interesting that they're delaying. I would have thought instantly they'd pick.
I think the problem for them is that the way the game plays now, all 3 remaining maps are quite important, you know, for how you play as a team. They're not going to pick a map that they can just outskill them on and win.
No,
they need to really think about what map they're going to actually be comfortable as a team on.
I guess it's quite clever for Czechs to let Sweden elim first, so they elim one of the maps and then the Czech Republic can make the choice. Because I would say that out of those 3 maps, the most sexy and aggressive and fighty, where individual skill comes in, would be Realm of Steel Rats, right?
Yeah, well, we got the first part, or I got the first part of the
Dreadful Place.
Map elimination, right? I knew Sweden wouldn't want to play that map.
So now, Deep Inside or Realm of Steel Rats, what are they going to pick? I'm going to say Deep Inside.
Yeah, I want to say that, but I just have this feeling they'll pick CPM4.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends how much they practiced on it. Because I would say that...
Oh, there we go, Deep Inside.
Yeah, I would have said Sweden are probably stronger on Deep Inside, but... it's what you're strong on, really, isn't it? That's the important thing. So, Here we go. Third map. It's one map apiece. Deep inside it is.
If the Swedes don't get a good start on this, they're going to be under extreme pressure.
Here you go. Most important room on the map, the quad room. There it is, up on its spot. It's such an interesting room, isn't it? The way you can just bounce up from below and steal it. It's like nothing else.
Well, we'll see how this match unfolds, but yeah, normally we see so many amazing last-ditch quad grabs.
Looks like the teams will remain the same. Babs, Sparty, Hazard and Ziv for Sweden. Fatek, Krisa, Frag and Detor for the Czech Republic. One deep inside, quad, red, 2 yellows, Mega, going live, Disrepute and Vor. And Ziv to start off with, gets that Mega Health spawning straight up onto that rocket launcher and down into this basement already. 3 of his teammates in front of him. Looks like it could be a big push up here to the quad area as a team.
2 seconds.
There it is. First one up. That was an amazing rocket right to the eyes of Frag there from Ziv. We really picked a good point of view to start off with.
Yep.
Second red on the map. It's going to go to him as well.
Got the position at quads, and they've got the guns.
Oh, look at that heavy LG from Detor. Brilliant play. Flatek with the rail to finish him off. And that has just stopped Sweden dead in their tracks now. They really want a nice early quad. It's a little bit later though, but it's still going to be... Oh no, misses the rail!
That's tragic for Czechs. I mean, that was a real opportunity to make an amazing start to this map for them.
Just say, looking alright already. 4 frags up, obviously. They got position on what you'd call the primary area, the quad and the rail, but without a quad you can't really extend out.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start. I mean, they definitely have the advantage. It's just, you know, with that quad, think, you know, kind of pressure they could have put on so early on in this map.
If he hits that rail, then the Czechs have the quad run there. That's just the sad truth of it, unfortunately, for Czech Republic. Here we're following Hazard. He's going to get this red. And now background for the LG. Just slightly late, but says thank you very much to Frank.
He should not have pulled that LG out. I mean, you're just giving the red armor player, you know, maximum LG ammo.
He's got an astonishing, annoying character that he's using. Sounds.
He's doing a really good job at this red armor though.
Yeah, excellent play there. He's going to get a rocket launcher as well from Frag. So thanks for a couple of weapons there. And move over to the bridge now. Detor going to go down in the back. Move straight back to red.
Yeah, he's looking for the spawner. It's good pressure.
Detor going to go down as well. Now he switched away and didn't get the L because of course he couldn't have known that it really didn't matter at that point. But there you go, Hazard again with the red. This is such excellent play from him. Maybe we should switch around to someone else, although he's only got 20 seconds till quad, so he might be the guy to follow. Oh, fails a rocket jump. He wants to move to the quad area now, really. 10 seconds to go. He's going to make the jump. He is. Here we go. Should he be defending that? Yeah, Krisa going to go down. Here's the quad. 3, 2, 1. Detor takes it this time, and it's a steal from Czech Republic.
Yeah, well that's 2 quads out of 2, where the team who looks certain to get it has not managed to. I mean,
it's typical deep inside, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sparty moving through the lower corridors. He has picked up the Mega Health. Looking for this lower yellow up in 4 seconds. It looks like he's got a rough time on it. And there it is for him. He's got the rocket in hand, he's got the shotgun. And now up to the quad area. Just went up backwards, took a shotgun to the back. Nice couple of rockets dishing out a bit of damage. And actually the upper yellow is up if he has a peek round. Yep, there you go, thank you very much. And the low yellow will be up in a second, as will the Mega. He's just slightly mistimed that Mega, in fact, and missed it. There he is, looks like he's waiting for it still.
Switch to Detor. He's just taken LG and a second red.
There you go, takes out Ziv extremely easily. A little bit of shaft damage down below. He could do with some ammo actually, or another weapon to work with. I mean, even his shotgun's only got 2 shots in it. The LG ammo is lower there. Yeah, good. His teammate almost stole it in front of him. And he's got that stupid lion sound effect. Honestly, I'm getting rid of this for the next match. Lost it all to a really aggressive attack from Bab there, looking for the railgun spawn. And Sweden have control of this bridge. We've got 20 seconds until the quad.
Bab is important now because he's got 2 weapons, 2 good weapons, and he's got a bit of armour.
Oh,
Really going to be the one to have to defend this quad.
good work. Although he took a rail right to the face, almost the second one taking him out there. Oh, missed that rocket, but it looks like it should be fine for this quad. Sparty does take it. They were under a lot of pressure, but no one from the Czech Republic team was really in a position to dive on it. Gets a frag with the shotgun, and now the Mega up as a nice little present. Moving towards the red armor. He's just a little bit late there to grab it. Just delayed by hanging around that rail platform. Although he's doing an excellent job with the shotgun.
Yeah, this is a good quad run. He's just been fortunate that Czechs have just ran into him. He didn't really even have to go looking for people.
And they have extended their lead to about 9 frags. Oh, look at that attack from Creaser. So easy it looked.
Yeah, he'll be getting this Mega, and then we'll look to see what he does with it. Whether his team helps him make an attack for the next red, maybe. Looks like what is going to happen.
Yeah, they've taken that easily. No defense from Sweden on that position. So he will reward himself with the red item. Although they've lost out on the bridge there. Oh, Bab saving himself with the nade. Will he get a second one? Switches to rail.
Yeah, that was a bit of a greedy switch. He thought he could kill Creaser, but really he's just gifted him a free rail, and we'll see if Creaser goes back.
Oh my god.
That shot comes out of nowhere.
Came out of teleport and just hit it instantly. Such a good shot from Hazard, but he does go down to Detor's rockets.
Yeah, but he got a big
cost of
kill
health.
on Creaser though, because Creaser had a rail, rocket and LG, and now all those weapons are gone for the Czechs.
15 seconds until the quad. Czechs are in position, but as we've seen with the first 2 quads, the guys in control did lose it. Sweden did show how it's done. Look at that blocking off. That's absolutely brilliant. 5 seconds till the quad. Creaser standing on the spot, looking excited already. Detor next to him. Yeah, he's got 80 armor to work with. And look at the frag difference now, Volt.
Yeah, they've brought this game back, and unfortunately for Creaser, he doesn't have an ideal quad weapon.
Could have in a second if his teammate just palms off that LG. He doesn't even look for it. Oh my god! Hazard surviving that, although...
He did crater eventually, but I'm amazed he survived that rocket, because that was pretty close to direct.
You just see the problem with using rocket with the quad. I mean, you just can't hit people at distance as they're running away.
Yeah, but it was a smart quad run. I mean, if you don't have the ideal weapon for a quad run, you can't really just run in at people. No, it's a high chance you'll just be killed.
There you go, look at that push from Sweden onto the quad area. Czech Republic have spotted it though, they're on the bridge. They can block it off. Rocket play from Creaser. Look at Sweden just standing around that quad area.
Yeah, that was a double rocket kill. No, it wasn't. My mistake.
And Creaser, still aware, does go back for that Mega. It's actually brilliant play from the Czechs, not just rushing into the quad and suiciding. That is excellent play there. And again,
still knows the
Creaser,
time of this red armor.
Well, Sweden have done a good job here. Move round for the red. And they will be rewarded with it. Sparty, very aggressive push with the shotgun, did a lot of damage to Creaser. Did go down, but it sort of paid off because his team got the red and Creaser's wounded.
Yeah, but they're giving up a lot of frags at the moment, Sweden.
Oh, it's an aggressive push on the quad, but it's kind of mistimed. I think it's a little bit too early.
Mega's up for Creaser as well.
Such good play.
I don't think anyone's at red at the moment either. Has just been picked up.
There we go, 10 seconds until the quad is up. Sweden are in position, but looks like they've only got plasma to defend it with, and Creaser hit a shot on his man. Hazard, though, coming in with the shaft. He's run out of ammo, but that picked up rail. Oh! And he does... Well, I don't know what happened to the quad there.
It was picked up by Frag, and Hazard railed the quad.
Did he actually rail it? Just switched to him, weird. Well, that was actually the dropped rail from Creaser as well. You see the importance of dropping weapons. I mean, sometimes you can't help it, you get caught out, but other times, leaving weapons up or dropping them can be very dangerous. There's Creaser getting some rail shots in himself, takes out Bab to win back that quad area, and he's rewarded with a lovely yellow armor. So much play nowadays is around this telly exit by Mega Health and moving up along that corridor rather than the middle room of the map. It's almost like the interlink of the way teams play has changed over the years. 10 frags the difference. We're coming up to halfway through this third and final map. It's one map apiece. Oh, Ziv dropping down. Perfect timing to get the shotgun frag on Creaser. Just goes up. I mean, that's kind of rash there, really, but managed to survive. Still goes up. Suicidal, basically. I can't really understand why he did that. But I guess they're trying to aggressively push this quad area and just do a lot of damage, maybe win it over before the quad time comes up, because we've only got 20 seconds till quad now. Ziv again going up.
Need to be careful how much damage they take actually attacking the quad, though. Otherwise, when it comes time for the Czechs to attack it, you know, they're not going to have anything to defend it with.
Quads on this map is all about the time that you do attack it at. I mean, if you attack early, I'd say you're 30 seconds before, then that's probably what they plan to do. Attack, maybe dive and do a lot of damage. Attack later. What the hell? Quad got picked up and Flatek pummeled it. Who picked it up?
Bab picked it up, I think, and it was pummeled instantly. Quite important, that, because, you know, look at the score. 14 frags ahead for the Czechs. Arguably controlling the map at the moment as well, and Sweden needed that quad.
This would be an upset if the Czech Republic did take it. Ziv getting the frag there with the rail, just dive in front. How do you think Sweden are going to come back into this for? What have they got to do?
I honestly just think they need to stop throwing frags away. You know, we've seen, you know, well-coordinated attacks by them, but the timing of their attacks seems a bit strange.
There you go. It looked like two of the Swedish players were attacking the bridge there with machine guns, though.
And they're attacking the bridge, but they need to do that at the moment. Ziv is waiting on this next red. You know, why not let someone else take the red, and you've got two players, red armor, weapons.
Does leave
they can
it
look
for
to
a
attack
teammate.
now.
Hazard jumping over. Ziv doesn't decide to back him up. Waits for the rocket launcher. And it's like Ziv's just going to sit around. Maybe we'll switch around to someone else. Is he going to make the jump? I don't know. He's going to wait for red. Let's look around. We'll look at Bab now. And Bab's just lower bridge, now in the middle room. He's just surrounded by Czech players. They just can't do anything. Escapes 2 health, but it's to nothing. He's not going to achieve anything. You might get a lower yellow here, but
terrible time to find yourself with 2 health, 15 seconds till quad.
Sparty's got nothing either. He's going to go down, and Czechs, if they move back in for the quad area, they better do it quick. 5 seconds. Creaser looking good. He's going to go low. Excellent defensive play there. That was actually... Oh, what the hell? Ziv managed to dive in and grab it.
Although Creaser did a really good job jumping down, Ziv managed to get up pretty much unscathed, and then he landed on the quad, and no one else in the room was able to kill him.
Oh, Ziv switches to rail and misses the shot. All of Sweden went down in the mega. See if they can use this quad, do anything more with it. Flatek going down to the rail gun again. He's only got a rail and the rocket to work with. Again, not ideal. And there's that middle room. Look at that push with the shaft.
He just didn't have the weapons he needed. Now, I'm pretty sure had Ziv had an LG then, you'd have seen him attack the red with that quad. His team stay strong on quad area.
So Sweden behind. Bear in mind, if they lose this map, they will go down to the lower bracket to play the winners of the UK or Denmark, which is a match to come later in the week. the winner of this. We're going to play Poland or Serbia in the upper bracket. So neither team's out, let's be clear on that, but you don't really want to be down in the lower bracket. You don't get a second chance, well, third chance. Go quad 35 seconds away, and well, Ziv has just been pushed and ripped apart. They did do enough in the end with the rockets to do a bit of damage, but I don't know, is anybody looking good for Sweden?
Bab still has a lot of health and he has some weapons, but I think anyone's looking particularly strong.
To see, he's in a decent position though. He's moved away and might lose the quad area here. No hazards there to defend it. In fact, Czech Republic are the guys who are looking a bit weak here, attacking with machine guns only.
Sparty should be good for this. He has the red armor to the previous one.
Here he is. Current Fnatic player. Did an excellent job at AM Global Finals. Just a week ago, was it? Picking up the next red as well. Excellent work, yeah. Primary zone that red. Moving low, looking for the guys that will often try and evade the quad, running into the lower basement. Oh my god, that came from nowhere, that shotgun.
Yeah, that shotgun didn't do any damage, other than maybe 1 or 2 pellets. You know, fortunate there.
To move back round, you should be on the red, so that was a really good play. Look at the score.
5 frag game.
So that's good controlled play from Sweden.
Now you would expect Sparty to sort of hang around in this area, you know, until his team are ready to do something. Don't throw away the weapons or the armour.
Brilliant work from Sparty, and if he now wins this, he's going to be rewarded with the red. He's going to have... Well, his teammate can take that.
Teams are tied.
Now he's going to stack up the red. It's 100, 100.
Aye.
A century apiece. 4 minutes remaining. That's 2 sets of quads left. The number actually goes over the Czech Republic name now, so that's not ideal, is it? But
well, ideal, but you know, this last minute and a half we've seen of Sparty, well, last minute or so. He's turned around an 11 frag or so disadvantage. Really, you know, you can't ask for much better than how he's played it. You know, he's kept control of that red after securing it with the quad. 7 frags ahead.
This is where nations need their star players to step up and take the game. Perhaps Kreese can do that for the Czech Republic, but it looks like Sweden are going to get another quad, and it's going to be Sparty consecutive quads. There it is, easy kill on Kreese, who came up a little bit late and just on his own. Moves through round, he's just missed the red, but he sees the evading Czech player. He's going to get caught out, Flatek going to go down. And now move him back around the other way. No, he goes against that, he goes up to the quad. Kreese going down for the second time during this quad run and moves back to the red armour. It's going to be up in 4. Such good focus play from Sparty there to return for the red armour.
Yeah, and really, he's pretty much rescued this game for his team. In this last 3 minutes now, we haven't even seen him die. And he's, well, finally gone down, but you know, that last dominant 2 minutes, 3 minutes from him, that's got to put Sweden favourites to win this map now.
Such good play, and there's only 1 quad left. Really picked the right point of view there, didn't we? And we've seen players pull out this kind of winning game before. We've seen it with Kreese in the EMS Grand Final against Fnatic, just take them apart on DM7 for the last minute or so. And we've seen it from Sparty there, and Sweden just need to keep solid now and make sure this last quad just can't do any damage to them. But they actually look like they're in a comfortable position here, defending this quad area. Nice rails from Bab. 62% for him. The push onto the bridge though has worked out alright. We haven't actually switched off to him. We're going to switch around and see what's going on from Sparty's point of view. No, let's have another look around. Dettol going down, and we're back on Bab. There we are, Kreese. Oh, nice push from Hazard. 5 seconds till the quad. Frag, is he going to time this right? He's gone straight on the bounce pad. He's done a load of damage, but Bab takes it, and that is going to seal the deal. does get taken out, but 15 frags, 1 minute, so unlikely.
That's not going to happen, and that's all down to that 2 or 3 minutes we saw of Sparty. That was just unbelievable by Sparty. Totally rescued the game for his team.
You have to say, it was just world-class play there. Really amazing play, and that's what you expect from Sweden, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they'd have been a bit shaken going into this final map because they got dominated on Purgatory. They couldn't do anything really, and you know that maybe it threw them off slightly. I don't know. I don't know how they'd have felt after that map, but they've come back really well here. You know, after the Czechs really did make a good start to this map.
It's unfortunate for the Czech Republic, really. Sparty happened to pull that out because this would have been a famous victory. Would have put them in a very good stead for the top 4 place. And of course, Czech Republic, they have come 3rd in a recent Nations Cup, so it's not a weak nation at Quake, but you would never expect them to beat Sweden. And, well, it turns out they haven't today. Congratulations, Sweden. Thanks for joining us on levelupyourgame.net. I'm Disrepute. I was also joined by Vor. Join us for more Quake in the upcoming days and weeks. Good night.